This is Darth Rabbit07 coming to you today with another quick review. This time of none other than Transformers Power the Prime's Evolution Hot Rod Rodimus Prime pack. This is Hot Rod in his vehicle mode minus the trailer obviously. And I have to say, after I added the Toy Hacks Autobot symbol, it looks quite striking and is a whole lot like the G1. I also did the little paint mod because it had the red tabs there, even on the rear wheels. I'm going to go around the block here, let you see how it looks from the back. This is the only thing it's not really unsightly for a hot rod, but I mean it's not also perfect either, and it kind of raised true to the G1 counterpart that it's based off of. I really like how solid the dorsal fin is on this one. The Masterpiece version always scared me of breaking and having breakage with it. And then, so we keep going around the block here. You got this clear, see-through, dark blue plastic for the wind visor, windscreen. And that's about it for this mode. I'm going to convert him into his Rodimus Prime with trailer mode next and go through the details on that. Bear with me a moment. And here is Rodimus in his combined mode. His gun's pegged into the top for storage. If you go around the block there, I've added some more Toy Hacks labels to the side to make it look a little bit more awesomer. It's neat how everything from the tab that's right there to these other tabs, they zigzag and they tab and they lock together pretty good and keep it clean looking. You want to go around the block here, you can see he's got visible feet syndrome, but you really wouldn't know that unless I just told you like I did. And anyway, here's a look at the other side. I just would like to know, they do this tire and it's different from the other tires. These other ones I had to paint those. Anyway, you see how that works out from the side. It's a really nice, I think they executed it better in this leader class for getting the combined mode for this. This mode definitely gets an A, so does the standalone by itself of the Evolution Pack, A- on the Hot Rod vehicle mode by itself. I'm gonna pause more time, get this into his Hot Rod robot mode before going into his Rodimus Prime mode. And with the pause of the button. And here is Hot Rod in his robot mode. Outside of the Evolution combined mode as a standalone Hot Rod, he's about roughly, let's see here, he's roughly the same size as other Voyager class figures here. There's him with Astrotrain. Here he is with Silas Breakdown. And he can stand pretty tall amongst the other Voyager class figures. So let's take a trip around the block and look at him a little closer. Articulation in the shoulders a little bit hindered as he's got the kibble. They don't seem to ever, whoever engineers what, this is the closest to a nice mass retail hot rod we've gotten with playability. The wrists do not swivel, the ankles do not tilt due to the transformation. There's extra bend in the knees in a weird way there due to his combined mode for Rodimus Prime. There's a little bit of parts forming I did there to get the fin exactly the way I like it, the way it looked. I wish that we could get rid of that skirt here, but then you can also see his Rodimus Evolution head there. And the back of the legs don't look all that bad for the first time in a figure. It is no like visible hollowness. It is hollow because of the way the feet fold up into the leg, but then he's got the pipes on the side of the arm. I guess supposed to be beautifully painted there, and the silver is supposed to be, and you can see some waffling inside the arm there due to how it's all put together. The head can only go side to side. It doesn't do up and down. It does have some really blue, beautiful blue paint in there. And I love how the backpack looks, the silhouette there looks. I just really think this is unsightly right here. And it also, this guy should never, I don't like it how it sits way down here on his butt. And anyway, you give something up, and it's something that I don't know if they intentionally put it there where you can do this and remove it to make it look a little bit cleaner. Because that is a pretty striking, for all the hot rods that we've gotten at mass release, this is one of the most striking hot rods in this Evolution 2 pack, as it should be. It's a big deal for a big character that got in the way and got our Optimus killed in the '86 movie. This guy will definitely, he's what I would use in the CHUG line for a hot rod, and I'd probably get the same vote for the combined mode. Let me get into the combined mode and then we'll finish off this review. Finally, we have Rodimus Prime in his combined evolution mode, and did it slightly different from what the directions tell you to do. I always put his lower arms up higher. I think it looks a little bit better aesthetically, eyes pleasing. And as you go around the block here, you can see he's got ankle tilts in his leader class mode there. His guns combined together, kind of does the weaponizer gimmick there before the weaponizers even come around and about. Like how they stay true there. His knees got bent, but when you try to do the splits, he doesn't get a full Van Dam, for there is some waistline blocking it. This front flap does go forward to let him go all the way forward with it, and of course the back kibble here in the back keeps it from singing its praises there and going back with the splits. It does got some pretty hollow, unsightly back kibble for a retail product. I think this guy does it better than all the other Evolution packs, though. It is a very ambitious effort on the part of the engineers to have gotten this far. To almost smashing it out of the park for me. I can't call it a masterpiece, but I will call it worthy of standing in this mode for Rodimus Prime on the CHUG shelf. Quick size comparisons again. This is what he looks like against the Voyager Astro Train in this mode, and Silas Breakdown, and then how other, well, let's not really worry about the other ones there. But I mean, he gets some size, some heft. He's as big as the Ultra Magnus from Combiner Wars, and I think that's what they were kind of going for. And with that add-on kit that I have with the Ultra Magnus, I do say it is also quite visually striking to see both of these big bulky boys together, side by side. So that's two of my CHUG. There's my Rodimus Prime. I have as a stand-in. His shoulders have some, they can go all the way around 360, but the in or out is kind of limited due to the way I've got the arm configuration, plus it's just a really tight fit through there anyway. But for big, bulky G1 chonkiness, I think it gets an A in the chonkiness department, and really do like these figures stand side by side. He has the upgrades, and he's just a standard flare. What you see is what you get. The only thing I did extra to him, to Rodimus there, was did the Toy Hacks Autobot symbol on his vehicle chest mode there. And anyway, got the PC-17 kit with Ultra Magnus there, and they look great together on my shelf. I'm going to get the rest of the ones I call for my CHUG line. That will be CHUG on my shelf, and I'm going to be reviewing those as I go along here, because I do got half of those ready to rock and roll for reviews. I hope you like this review. If you like this review, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, visit my Patreon and my Cruises Inc. down in the links below. I'm just trying to help pass the time, make these video quick reviews, and get you guys on your way to the next one, and or you can binge watch mine, because I've got them in channels on YouTube there. And thank you again to all that has subscribed to my channel. I hope this has been entertaining and good insight to the CHUG line, my CHUG line. Have an excellent day out there. Stay healthy and safe. And as we go into the third week of the quarantines, tell everyone, guys.